What's up, guys? Hello and welcome to Red Devils TV. Today we are back with the match reaction of Aston Villa versus Manchester United 3-1. And what a win it has been, and what a great performance it has been from Manchester United. And yeah, haters will say us again, second half FC, but I quietly agree with those guys basically, because we've again been shit for the first half. Not practical shit, because I think we played really well for the first 10 minutes, and then I think Manchester United stopped pressing, and that's creates a bit problem because El Ghazi and Bertrand Traore and even Watkins were putting runs behind our defense. So that's thing, I think that's a big issue that happened in the first half. But after that, I think that Manchester United deserved the win because they showed that resilience to win matches and they showed the mentality to win, to the winning mentality, to never say die spirit. Basically, they had that, and I think Manchester United definitely deserved the win. And by this win, we have practically sealed the second spot, because I think that we need one win to absolutely nail the second spot by mathematically. But I think we will do that because we have 4 games remaining, and I think we can lose the match against Leicester City, because I think that because of the rigged fixture condition we have, I think that Ole has said that we will put a reserve team. We may put a reserve team against Leicester, and then we will put the first team, first strong team against Liverpool, and that can be a possibility, because I think that we need to rotate because of the fixture list condition. I think that Leicester, losing against Leicester won't harm us, but I think losing against Liverpool will harm us in the sense that not in the points table. I think it will harm us in the pride, and we will miss that chance to kill off their top 4 chance. That's what I want to say here is that. And I think that the lads absolutely deserve some appreciation. I think Mason Greenwood is the man of the match, and no debates should be about that. Mason Greenwood played was the best player in the first half, and he scored the goal in the second half, and he was giving crosses, he was dribbling very good, and I think he is absolutely generation talent. I think he deserves to be in the same category as Phil Foden, Mbappe or Haaland basically. If you put Mason Greenwood in a better team like PSG, Man City or Bayern Munich or Real Madrid, he would score you 20 to 30 goals basically, and that's guaranteed. And I think that he has matched the record of Wayne Rooney as a teenager. I think he has scored 15 to 16 goals. I think Mason Greenwood, and he hasn't overtook him basically, but he has equaled the record basically, I think. And that's a really good record for Mason Greenwood personally, and I think it will give him the boost and the confidence to go forward. And I've said it before that Mason Greenwood has the power to whatever he becomes. He has the power to become whatever he wants basically. He can be a Ravel Morrison, he can be a Jesse Lingard, who has that potential but doesn't quite cut it out. He can be the Harry Wilson basically. Is Harry Wilson? No, not Harry Wilson. Federico Makeda. He can be that, or he can be the Ryan Giggs or David Beckham. He can be that, or Paul Scholes. He can be that. He has the power in his own hands. He has a decision to be becoming one of these, and he has to decide this. He has to decide this. No argument about that. And getting into the defense, I think Captain Dependable is getting injured. He has got injured, and I think it's a big blow, because I have been a critical of Harry Maguire for a lot of time, but I think since the new year, I think he has been spot on. I think he has done a really good job. And yeah, he lacks space, and yeah, Lindelof also lacks space, and that doesn't solve the problem we have. But I think he is doing a great job, and I think I don't expect him to play next match, because I think he has got a knock, and Ole will not risk him for that match, for Liverpool's match. And I really hope that he doesn't get injured, because this is the time we need him more, because the Europa League final is coming on, and there are fixture condition. The fixtures are coming fast really, and I think that we need him back. And I think that if he doesn't come back, we have to play Eric Bailly, and I just can't see anybody other than Axel Tuanzebe is not better than Eric Bailly. I think we should play Eric Bailly. And I think if other than Mason Greenwood, I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka played really well. I think he was dribbling past well, but the one thing which I want to say is that he hasn't got that killer pass basically. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. He hasn't got the killer pass, and if he gets that killer pass, I think it will be spot on. He will be spot on, I think, and that's a big issue I think we have to work on. And I think he has to be a bit more offensive in the counter attacks. I think he needs to be he backpasses the ball a lot of times, and I think that's the big issue. I think he needs to improve on that side. I think he needs to be a bit more he needs to be a bit more attacking fullback, and I think that Manchester United needs some creativity on the right side, because creativity is absolutely dead in the right side. Marcus Rashford did give an assist to Edinson Cavani, but I think it's not enough. I think it's not enough to for the right wing side. I think we definitely need a right winger along with the center defensive midfield and a centre back, because I've said it again and again that we need a centre back, and the first goal which we considered is due to Lindelof's inability to put a block basically, and that's where we need a Varane, a Kunde basically. That's where we need who has a pace, who has a physicality, and I think Maguire ticks a lot of boxes, but I think that he hasn't got that physicality, and I think Lindelof doesn't tick all boxes because he doesn't tick all. He doesn't got the physicality, hasn't got that pace. He isn't good in the aerially. So I think we need to sign a centre back, more on that, and I think that he needs to be replaced. I think he is good as a backup player. If you play with some Varane or a Kunde, I think he will perform well. But I think that we need someone other than him, and Eric Bailly is not that long term solution. And I think I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Players like Lindelof, Fred and Eric Bailly aren't supposed to be a starter. As per the levels of Manchester United, they should be. They are good. They're good as a backup, but I don't think that they should be considered as a starter basically. And I just can't get the fact that how is Bruno playing so many matches and is performing so well. He was spot on basically. He was poor in the first. He was misspacing a lot of balls, but I think he was absolute on spot basically. He was spot on the second time. I think he's performing. He's giving good performance every matches. I think he has slowed down since the start of the new year, but he is giving constantly good performances. And I have a bit doubt. Seeing Salah score many goals, I think he will get the PFA award because he's an attacker. But I think Bruno Fernandes should be in the contention as well. I think he played a really good part, and I think that Manchester United have succeeded because of Bruno Fernandes, and that's a fact. I think no Manchester United fan will disagree on this with me basically. And I think that Manchester United need a centre back, and Manchester United need not go for a marquee signing. I've said it again, and I'm saying again basically. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Manchester United need not go for a marquee signing like Sancho or a Haaland or a Kane who will tick all the boxes in the financial, who will sell a lot of shirts. We don't need that. We need to build a team. We don't need that Galactico barbaric approach of Papa Perez. Basically, we don't need that. We need to build a team. And that's why teams like Man City and PSG weren't being successful in the UCL stage, because they weren't building a team. Man City has progressed to the final this season, but they were failing miserably in the past 4 seasons basically. So I think we need to build a team, and by judging by the current situation of Manchester United, I think if we sign a good centre back and a centre defensive midfield, I think we will challenge for Manchester for the title against Manchester City and Liverpool and Chelsea. I think we will be a strong contender, and I think this. I'm not discrediting Ole or the players for their efforts, but I think this is not a real title charge. I didn't feel it in the... I was a bit optimistic in the January period. I think that we can win the league. But after that, we lost a lot of matches and we couldn't handle the pressure against teams like Sheffield and West Ham, and we lost a lot of points there. And we got knocked out of the Champions League then. So I think that pressure crept on us basically. And we couldn't handle that mentality, I think. But we need to challenge from the front time. I think we need to challenge the first time. I think we need to challenge... we need to go toe to toe against Man City or Liverpool basically, and I think they are the title contenders. We need to look to topple up basically. I think judging by the past 4 or 5 years, I think Manchester City is the team to topple up to win the title, I think. And if you topple Manchester City, you will win the title, I think. And this is a thing which has been going around in the 70s and 80s. If you topple Liverpool, you will get the title. And some ex-players have said that in the rival players. I think it was Nottingham. I think it was ex Nottingham player saying that if you at the time if you topple Liverpool, you would get the title, and Liverpool were that dominant because they won 11 titles in 18 years basically. So that's so we had to do that, and I think that Cavani was bang on. I don't think that Cavani played really well, but I think he got the goal, and I think he deserves some praise. I think he deserves some appreciation. I think he will sign the contract, and I don't understand why the media outlets linking us to a striker. I just can't understand that fact. I just absolutely can't understand that. But why they linking us to a striker? Because we don't need that. We need a centre back and a centre defensive midfielder. And we don't need those Galactico signings. I think that's a very good point, and I think that the pressure is. I'm not sure of that, but I will say that I think the pressure is creeping on Man City and Pep Guardiola. I think they are serious about Manchester United now. I think that if we win against Leicester, I think it will be a big statement of intent, and if we win those two matches, I think Manchester City will be a lot of pressure. But I think they will win this match because this is Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. I think they won't but it doesn't cost much to be a bit more optimistic, and that's I say to a lot of people. I think we need to be a bit more optimistic. I think that, and judging by the current results going around, I think we have 12 points to play for, and we are in 70 points, and I think that it's been a big progression since last season, and I've said it in the January announcement. We know that if we finish second or third, but if we have a higher tally of points than 66 points, I think it will be progression in a tough season. And if we I think our target should be above 75 points, and I think my target should be 80 points, because I think if we draw a game against Leicester, because I don't think that we will play a strong team against, and if we can, and I think a draw is a very courageable result to get against Leicester. And if we win the matches, winning matches against Liverpool, who aren't in that much great form, Wolves are a very poor team and struggling for points, Fulham, who are getting relegated. So if we get a 9 points, 10 points, I think we will get the 80 points mark. I think touching the 80 mark point, it will be a big progression because of the teams and because of the signings we got in the summer. And getting on the signs, I think Edinson Cavani is without a doubt the signing of the season. Absolutely, he has scored a lot of goals. I think I have disagreed with a lot of people over the years for this thing. I think there was no number 7 curse, but I think that we offered the number 7 shirt to vague and wrong players who went fitting the box for a number 7. I think we gave it to Michael Owen, who was absolutely fully washed up by after getting relegated with Newcastle. We gave it to Valencia, who was definitely not a right winger. He was a right back, and he said it himself. We gave it to Di Maria, who was a bit promising, but I think he lacked the resilience to play for Manchester United. And fourth, I think it was Depay. I think Depay came. I think he came and he didn't prove himself that much. I think the pressure kept him to him. I think these are the numbers. I think Falcao was the number 7 for a long time. I think not a lot of time. I think he was alone for one season. I think he was number 7 for a small period of time. I think. Or was he? I am not sure about that. I think these are the number 4. I think definitely these are the sure number 4. I think we had Owen, Valencia, Di Maria, and Depay. I am not sure about Falcao, but nobody came after. And Mkhitaryan was also a number 7. I think. No, Alexis Sanchez was also a bit washed up. And the problem with Alexis Sanchez was in form player, and I think that he didn't. I think his credentials didn't match with that current that Jose Mourinho's Manchester United credentials. I think that was the problem. That's why he didn't succeed. But Edinson Cavani ticks all the boxes, and the biggest one which I'm saying is that Edinson Cavani succeeding as a factor is that he gave us low expectations and higher performances, and all the previous number 7 who have came before him had all that hype. He will score 20 goals, he will score 20, he will give us 20 assists, and all that hype, and that's why they failed. And when Edinson Cavani came to Manchester United, and including me, I think he would fail. I think he was that panic by some desperate signing, but he has proved us wrong. I think he has proved us wrong absolutely by his performances, current performances going around on this team. And I think that this team needs to be built around players like this: Bruno Fernandes, Edinson Cavani, Marcus Rashford, Mason Greenwood, and Paul Pogba. I think we need to build the team around them, and if we don't build the team around them, they would leave us in a couple of seasons. And I think the less the hype the less the mood, the performance the player will be. If you give a player a new tagline of a new Messi tagline, he will definitely feel the pressure. He will feel a bit hot under the collar. I think that's a big that's a big problem which we had with the previous number sevens, and I think this has been a big advantage for Edinson Cavani to succeed. So thanks for watching, and please smash that like video if you did enjoy this video, and please subscribe so you don't miss a single upload in this channel. And we'll be back with the match reaction of Leicester versus Manchester United, and until then stay safe and stay happy, and I'll catch you next time.